Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, bringing you news from beyond the mirror, from the other world. And today we are taking a look at a new game mode. I've been meaning to take a look at this probably since yesterday, honestly, because a friend of mine was telling me about the update, and I was like, I don't know. It just looks like that same game mode that I play all the time on the original version of the game, so I wasn't really feeling too anxious about reviewing it, because it's kind of the same thing. Seven Knights players already really know about it. But this is something very different, my fellow gamers. If you're coming from the original version of the game, and you're expecting this to be that weird tower that I forgot the name of it, and I'm not going to try to pronounce that, just to let you know, that name up there, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, because you guys know how bad I am with names. But anyways, there's a game mode that's a lot like this on the original version of the game, that awards you with stars once you complete each level. Now, what's different about this is it's turn-based, solid turn-based, like Final Fantasy kind of turn-based. You actually select the skills at one at a time, and it's not at all like the original version of the game. It's not at all. It's completely different. Now, I don't know if they're going to do more with this game mode, but I've had an interesting idea. As I was taking a look at this game mode before, I noticed something about it that makes it fantastic. That it has just changed completely the style of Seven Knights in general. What I mean by that is they can and that's going way too fast. Let's turn off that times 3. That's driving me crazy. But this really does change a lot in Seven Knights. This really does. And what if they came out with an arena mode that was like this? That you were versing the player live.
Take this.
But you see, if I turn off the times 3, it just goes really slow. Look how slow it's going. People don't move this slow. This isn't fighting! People don't die that slow! I guess I've been playing on times 2 for so long. Oh man. What's this down here? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, you're saying I can tag people out? Oh wow, I'm stupid. I've played this 3 times through. The first time I played it really dumb and soloed Delins. I soloed Delins because I thought it was that same game mode I played from the original version of the game. It's another tower. I told you about it already, so I don't need to go over it again, but I thought it was that, and so I soloed Delins, and I didn't give him any support at all. The second time through, I played exactly like this, and I wasn't paying any attention at all to this little thing at the bottom of the screen that seems to have empty spaces filled with supposed characters are supposed to be there, I'm positive. So, I'm playing this completely stupid. I had no idea, but you know what? That's alright. Let's see how far we can get with this team right here. Anyways. But, as I was saying before I got distracted by my own stupidity there, this is definitely something I would like to see in the arena. I would like to verse players live like this. I want to verse players, with my own skill. I want to use what I have learned from playing games like this with other players. I want to play with people live. That's something I'm looking forward to doing. So devs, if you're watching this, make an arena mode like this. I want to play with people live like this in turn-based.
Are you afraid?
Now, to make sure the pacing isn't really slow, make sure you give them a time limit, okay? If they don't, like, respond within, I don't know, a minute or 2, then you could skip their turn or something like that, because sometimes players really do just camp like what I'm doing right here. They just sit there. So make sure you have a time limit for their turn. But yeah, make sure you add a game mode like this, devs, if you are watching, because I feel like that would be a really, really cool game mode. That is an awesome game mode. In fact, viewers, if you like this idea, first of all, like the video, share with devs, absolutely share this video with the developers, because I want them to know that arena idea I had, because I feel like that will really, really change the way people feel about the arena right now. Right now, I wouldn't say people hate the arena, but I really truly believe that people want it to be more than what it is right now, because the truth is, it is really just all about the AI. That's kind of what the arena is right now. I don't want to sound rude or anything, but I love the arena. I'm not, as you guys know, I'm not a rude guy, but I have to be honest, and I have to say that the arena right now, it's solely just, so much is based on whether the AI uses the right skill or not. It makes the arena almost a pain to play, and in this case, watch. So, hopefully the devs make an arena mode that's like this, where you play against the player live. You get to use your skills without any auto skill or anything like that. You use your skills live against another player just like this. That would be fantastic. Now, as far as rewards are concerned, what would this game mode give you? I feel like awakening stones just aren't given enough in this game. So maybe a lot of awakening stones. I feel like definitely award some awakening stones, gems of course, but just a lot of awakening stones you could get through that game mode. That sounds pretty cool. Not only that, maybe award some special weapons or something like that. Maybe some awakened weapons. That would be pretty cool too. For high-ranking players, you get a lot of awakened weapons and things like that. Because making weapons in general, crafting them in this game, quite time-consuming. And their awakened weapons aren't exactly awarded through any real game mode, as far as I know. I haven't really played this in quite a while, so sorry if there is like a game mode that I don't know about that gives you an awakened item. But yeah, I feel like awakened items are really, really hard to get right now. They consume a lot of money. So I hope that the devs come out with a way that we can get awakened items. And I feel like that arena mode would make things a lot easier, especially if you award awakened items for high-ranked players, because I grind like crazy on this game, and awakened items just don't come by easy. First of all, you can get them. Don't get me wrong, you can awaken an item really like crazy. If you have a whole bunch of 6-star items, and then you can awaken like crazy. But here's the thing, you have to have the gold for it, and it's expensive to awaken an item. It really is expensive, and you don't really want to burn all that gold because you need to focus on some of your heroes too. So, I don't know if I'm going to, sorry, getting a little distracted with Dylan's awesome awaken animation. My words got a little bit mixed up there. But anyways, as I was saying, so that's a really cool idea, devs. I hope you like it. That's a really, really cool idea I had. I hope you guys take that into consideration. But yeah, let's get back to the game. This is going really, really slow. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put that on ×3. That's just bothering me really, really badly. They're moving way too slow. People do not fight like that. I actually went to a martial arts class. My brother, he actually participated in it. I've seen how people fight. I studied a little bit in martial arts, but I like bodybuilding and things like that better. I like martial arts, it's fun. I like UFC, that's something I actually prefer. But my brother, he liked it too. We both really, really liked it. My brother went to a martial arts class and everything like that. And I'm telling you, my fellow gamers, people do not fight that slow. This actually is more accurate to how fast people fight. You have to be fast in fighting. You can't be like, really slow like this. You can't be that slow. You have to be really, really quick. So, let's leave the ×3 on there because it's a little more realistic. However, there is a very, very horrible price to pay when you put on ×3 and you start recording all at the same time in 7 nights. The audio is crazy. Like, it went so crazy that I actually had to talk over the video, mute the sound and talk over the video because the sound quality was just terrible. So, you're hearing from future me right now. But yes, as I was saying in the video, I feel like this game is going very, very far right now. So far to the point where it's breaking boundaries of beyond mobile game. And I hope Seven Knights eventually, now I know this is weird, I've mentioned this before, I hope they actually make a console game. Now, I know that's pushing it, but if Netmarble developed their first console game in the future, it should be a Seven Knights game. And I feel like Seven Knights would do so good with that console game that it will become the next best RPG game ever. Now, I truly believe that. I honestly think that this game has potential already to be one of the best RPG games ever. Even more so than some of the games you actually have to pay for. That's how good this game actually is. And that's saying a lot. That really is, especially coming from a free mobile game. But there's a lot of talent put into Seven Knights, and that's what I like. As an artist, I really like it when people work hard on their work. Like, really work hard on their artwork, and it turns out into something so fantastic, but yet they just want people to appreciate it. They don't want people to really buy it. They just want people to know that I drew this, I created this, this is something that I made. I appreciate it when artists do that. It shows that they love what they've created, and all they want is for people to know that I created this, this is my creation, this is the world I've created. I just love it when artists do that. I don't get me wrong, it's okay to ask for a little bit of money here and there, because hey, you gotta make a living somehow. But I really appreciate it when artists just want people to see their work. They just want people to be a part of the experience. That is what I really like about Seven Knights. It's so free to play, but it's so beautiful that it scratches so many itches of every RPG player, but yet it's free. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I really like that about this game. So much to the point where I've made almost an entire channel. This is definitely not a complete Seven Knights channel, but I really, really like Seven Knights. That's why I upload so many videos about it, because I see so much potential in it to be something better than even what most console games don't have these days, with their amazing graphics, gameplay, and all that kind of stuff. Some of them just don't hit every point, especially some of the RPG games that have been released. Some of them just don't scratch every itch. Once you get everything, you're just bored. There's just nothing to do. There's nowhere where to progress. There's nothing to do once you've gotten everything. And Seven Knights, that's not entirely here. You can have everything, but there's always a reason to grind. There's always a new hero. There's always new content. There's always something you want in the future. So you're never really stopping cold feet. And that's what I like about this game. And ever since this game mode came out, I've noticed that they're trying to keep this game frequent. They're trying to make this game something that other RPG games just aren't, especially the mobile ones. They're trying to make this something completely different, and they're succeeding. They're succeeding on where most RPG mobile games are completely failing. I've played, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, I've played a ton of games like Seven Knights. This is not the first one. With the Star Grades, Awakening, all that kind of stuff. I've played other RPG games like this, mobile. But Seven Knights scratches so many different itches for RPG players. And not to mention the graphics are fantastic, as I said earlier. Everything about this is just straight up beautiful. And I really do appreciate that. I really do. And just to know that the devs put all this hard work into this game but made it free, I love that. I really, really do. But I wanted to talk more, I'm getting way off subject here, about this game mode. I am wanting to see an arena version. I really am. And I hope the devs take that into consideration. I've been wanting this for such a long time. Even after I recorded this video, I was thinking about it so long. I mean, so long. I was like, you know what, they just gotta make it. They gotta make this happen. I want to see this happen. Because I'm struggling right now in Arena. Not in the global version, but the original version of the game. I'm struggling, like, greatly in the Arena. Because the AI just keeps using the wrong skill, and it's extremely stressful. I mean, it's frustrating. I mean, really frustrating. It was ridiculous. I was furious about it. I am, and I'm still furious about how many times I actually lose in the Arena in the original version of Seven Knights. It's ridiculous, and it's not even my fault. I have all the right items, I have all the right things. It's just the AI uses the wrong skills and it messes everything up. It just destroys everything. But you know what? That's alright though. That's okay. I hope the devs take that into consideration. That's a really cool idea. And by the way, I wanted to point out that in this game mode, I'm pretty sure there are going to be more levels to it. I know doesn't look like there's much levels in it right now, but I believe they are going to add more levels in the future. I mean, so this should be a really, really big tower. A very, very deep one. It's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to see how far they actually go with this tower. I don't know how deep it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure they are going to add more levels to the tower. But I'm still kind of upset that I forgot. Right here, I was going to the menu and actually noticing that you could put 2 pending teams for the tower. So say your first team dies, you can use your second team, and then after that team dies, you can use your third team. So that's really cool. But I didn't notice it. But now I do. Next time I go through there, I'm actually thinking about making a series out of this. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to the bottom. So I'm definitely thinking about making a series out of this. So yeah, cool. That's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you enjoyed it. I love playing 7 Nights, but remember, I love uploading RPG videos on this channel all the time of multiple games, not just 7 Nights. So look forward to a lot of those and more 7 Nights in the future. But in the meantime, have a blessed day, and please do take it easy for me, alright? Bye. Is it pronounced Tartarus? Tartarus? Tartarus. I think it's Tartarus. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.